Congratulations to today's lucky fan of the match, Tatiana Anastasia. Please come to guest relations.
All right. Welcome in, everybody. It is Phil Nagy on Sports here. Going to have our official USA versus Wales sim. We hope. We may or may not have already done this game once. We had some technical difficulties with the audio, so I'm going to roll it again, and I realize that the real game starts in 2 hours, so I appreciate you being on with me, but we want to make sure that we get this one done here in Qatar 2022. It's time for the World Cup again, USA versus Wales here. Let's watch it. We got 15-minute halves here at Nagy on Sports. Weston McKennie will start in the middle. He anchors a solid central midfield for Team USA, along with Tyler Adams and Brandon Aronson right now. Aronson and Adams, teammates on Leeds United. Here comes James quickly the other way now, probing through the middle. He's got his man Kiefer Moore now. James, and it's going to be dispossessed by Walker Zimmerman in the middle, and then the outside back, Serginho Dest, able to flick this one on, and now Aronson with Pulisic in front of him if he wants it. Aronson with lots of space, gives it off to Jesus Ferreira. Ferreira inside to Pulisic. Pulisic now, Ferreira, goal! Left side! Right on cue, Team USA gets it started with a bang. An absolute howitzer from Jesus Ferreira. He went high left corner of that net, and the American fans going crazy here in the stadium. Look at this pass. Gives it right back to him. Pulisic ripped it in the corner, and no chance there for Ward, the goalkeeper. Jesus Ferreira puts Team USA on the board to start with. The FC Dallas striker. Many wondered maybe he would get left off again, just 21 years of age, but he puts it in, and the United States leads 1-0 here in the third minute of the game with an absolute strike. Pulisic to Jesus Ferreira. Great play there by Ferreira. Central backs there against Kiefer Moore. Ramsey gets it taken off his boot. Aronson now quickly to Christian Pulisic, who's got a through ball to Ferreira. He's got a little bit of a space. Jesus Ferreira to the 18, to the box. He's going to slow up. He didn't have a great angle. Chips it back into the net and back away. Great defensive play there. The goalie standing on his head is Ward, and he does a really nice job to keep this thing at just 1-0. Danny Ward, Leicester City keeper, now into the middle. Watch out. Kiefer Moore, little back heel, and they tie it up. Wow. Just like that, the scoring coming quick and coming aggressively there, as that's Aaron Ramsey, the 31-year-old offensive midfielder striker hybrid there, playing in Nice, France for his club team. And just like that, they have knotted this thing up in one as the central defense of the United States backline kind of broke down there. You see Anthony Robinson and Aaron Long, and then Turner just kind of whiffs on it, frankly. Got a little bit of a late start on it. Matt Turner, the goalkeeper for the American team, of course, the Arsenal player. And just like that, a 1-1 tie here. Again, just in the 6th minute of the game now. Tyler Adams, defensive midfielder. Again, he right there, and Brendan Aronson, his teammate. 21 and 24 years old, respectively, or excuse me, 21 and 23 years old, respectively, and they both play for Leeds United in the EPL. McKennie now, a little flick on. McKennie plays for Juventus, so a lot of the top American players now playing in the top clubs. Of course, we know about Christian Pulisic playing for Chelsea as well. All right, Allen, and he'll go wide to the right side. That's Gareth Bale, the all-star, the best player on Wales' team, and many pundits will say that however far Wales wants to go is how much gas that Bale has in the tank. Of course, all those years from Real Madrid, and now he's playing in LAFC in the Major League Soccer, as a lot of these European players like to do, come over late and then their careers in the MLS. But he only played in 2 games this whole season, so some worries, some questions about his conditioning certainly as well. Now Ferreira in the middle. He's the American goal scorer already. He's going to turn. He's going to have a great pass, and one too many passes. Although I think they're going to call Pulisic offside. That's what they're going to say, is Christian Pulisic is unfortunately going to be offside. there for the United States. Just 24 years of old right now, the Chelsea striker, Christian Pulisic. Appreciate everybody being on here. Phil Nagy on Sports doing our official sim of this game. And again, we'll try to get you the next game, which is a huge one, which England will get you a little bit sooner than just here an hour or two before the actual kickoff. Kiefer Moore now in the middle. And he's got a great through ball chasing, but Anthony Robinson's able to cut it down. Nice play there by the left back of the United States, and they're able to maintain their shape. Now McKennie tries to little flick onto Weah. Timothy Weah, can he get ahead on? He does. Weah's got a little bit of space, and now he goes back to the middle. One too many passes in the box. Again for the United States team on that particular possession. James with a lot of space right through the midfield and into the attacking box now. Gareth Bale, watch out, he's at the top of the box. He's got some hot moves. Zimmerman able to dispossess just long enough to get the Americans the ball back. Now Ferrer and Weston McKennie is pushed up pretty far. Tyler Adams, I think, is going to be wearing the captain band, Tyler Adams, if I'm not mistaken. We'll see. McKennie tries to flick it up, but it can't get past, and here's Gareth Bale going the other way. Daniel James, of course, there up at the top of the front, as well as Kiefer Moore. James plays for Fulham. Moore plays for Bournemouth. Now into the box now. Ferrer tries to go away, and he rips it! I mean, Aronson, my bad. I was looking at the wrong screen for a second. Brennan Aronson, the Leeds midfielder, with a beautiful strike. And the United States take a 2-1 lead as Aronson's able to bring it. You can see him right there with some patience, and they go right back to him, and he's able to rip it. Same thing, near post, with some heat on that one. And poor Danny Ward in the goal. Looked like maybe it could have been a handball as well. But nowhere to go, and Aronson has this United States team up. Berhalter squad now up 2-1. Here just still in the 14th minute of the game. So a lot of quick scoring here in this game. Rodon. Ampadu, one of the young stars for the Welsh team. Allen in the middle. Rodon once again. Ferreira. Bad pass there. Take it away now. Here comes quickly Aronson. Does the U.S. fancy a counter? Weston McKennie, he'll go high over the top for Weah, and it's going to be headed away and quickly out to James the other direction. A moment to breathe here. Feels like the game started out with so many fireworks. Ramsey tried to be dispossessed by Jesus Ferreira. No go. Now beautiful pass in the middle. Kiefer Moore, he tries to go far post, and Turner with a great save. Matt Turner with his first impact play of this game. And that's a huge one for the goalkeeper. Again, it's a sort of an official changing of the guard. We had so many years of Zach Steffen and, of course, Tim Howard before that. But Matt Turner, the 28-year-old, is the heir apparent to the throne. Again, plays his club ball at Arsenal in the English Premier League. Quickly into the middle again after the corner kick. Ramsey inside. Ampadu is up for the corner, and a beautiful stop by Turner again, and the U.S. get out quickly. They've got some numbers if they choose. And McKennie will slow it down a little bit, wait for Dest to come down the right side, and Dest will just bash it off of James and get a quick throw-in off of that take. Timothy Weah, and he'll actually dribble it out of touch. Williams quickly to Kiefer Moore. Moore trying to body off Weston McKennie, and it works pretty well. Here's Ramsey now in the middle. Beautiful pass. Watch out. Moore, and he'll score. Wow. Just such easy entry into the zone that time. The back line gave up, and Kiefer Moore with about as easy a goal as it'll get here. You can see it happening. They get two spread. Look at the two white jerseys next to each other, and you got to keep that back line intact. Walker Zimmerman gets taken away, and that is an easy shot, and it goes right over the head and hands of Matt Turner, and very quickly now we are 2-2. So the goals coming fast and furious here in this one. Not sure if this will be what the real game is like. Again, time will tell, as we'll know shortly here with the 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time kickoff for Team USA. Aronson to Adams, now Christian Pulisic on the left side. He'll go quickly in the middle. Jesus Ferreira. He can go back out to Pulisic if he wants, and he'll instead go to Aronson. Now a little tap in the middle. Tries to cross it, and then I think McKennie might have gotten ahead on it. But I think we're going to end up getting a corner kick here for the Americans. Their first set piece of the game, as we'll see Kiefer Moore's goal. Looks like actually Matt Turner should have and could have gotten the save on that one. But it will be a corner kick for the Americans here, 22nd minute of the first half here in the first game of Group B for the United States, along with Iran and England. And of course, in real life, England destroyed Iran earlier this morning. A header, a beautiful one from Ty Adams, rather. He is wearing the captain band, and a beautiful save from Ward. Aronson will set up again from the corner. Right-footed kick. This will in-swing towards the box. You also have Ferreira close if they go with that option, and they will go with the short kick this time. Ferreira, top of the box to Pulisic. Pulisic now back in, probing, juking, spinning. Another pass to Adams. Weston McKinney's got it on his boot. Does he want a shot? He still can. Too much just playing with the ball in their box. Oof, nice tackle there by Zimmerman. It looked like Ramsey was going to try to make a quick and aggressive run there. Or was that James, rather? How's Weah? Going 1v1 with Davies. Now a beautiful pass inside. Another one. Herrera, and it's going to be a beautiful save for Ward. And that time the extra pass freed them up. But sometimes I just want these guys to turn and take a rip. And that time he did. And a beautiful stop there for Danny Ward. Again, the goalkeeper, Leicester City, 29 years of age. Here's Kiefer Moore. He tied the game up recently. Now James right in the middle, far side, and again the United States are exposed in that back line. And that is going to be a huge goal there to take the lead for the first time. Aaron Ramsey or Daniel James, a little 1v2, and we'll see just how difficult of a shot it was. Beautiful pass, and there again, there's just way too much space there. A 37% chance he scores that. It's pretty high percent. As Walker Zimmerman, for the second time, exposed in the middle. And it's now 3-2 Wales here, still about halfway through the first period. First period. Too much hockey. First half. Crazy amount of goals here to start this one. Ampadu, Rodon, or Ampadu perhaps. No accents to help me out here. Now in the middle again, Kiefer Moore, but dispossessed nicely by Long. Ferreira, but not a lot of things in front of him except for red jerseys, so he'll go wide, and now they'll slow it back down. Tyler Adams. Beautiful little flick on Brendan Aronson. Aaronson's got Pulisic on the run, but he kind of ran himself out of space. Don't pass it now or it's offsides, and he gets dispossessed in the box. No call. So when you choose your sim settings, you can choose the leniency or strictness of the ref, and so I went lenient but not super lenient. So just to keep the game moving a little bit here for the purposes of the sim. Obviously, in real life, there will be lots of stoppages in play for fouls, I'm guessing. McKinney, flick on over the top. Weah runs onto it. Beautiful ball there. Timothy Weah just outside the box, and he tries to center it back in, but Williams deflects it, and very quickly here comes Kiefer Moore the other way. Daniel James following. Back to Moore. Zimmerman's got to stay on his line. Do not come up and engage that. Long has to come back and cover for his teammate. And that's actually Zimmerman who had come over to cover for Long. Apologize for giving Walker the criticism there when it was Long that got himself out of position. Now Aronson in the middle. Keeping your shape so important. Here's Ferreira. Beautiful touch for Pulisic. Backside. McKinney goes back heel, and now Weah tries to put one on, but it was too late. Again, just that extra pass or two or three, just too many right now for the United States in the box. Wales being very disciplined. They're not going to foul you there. They're just going to wait for you to make the mistake, and they've done that now several times in this first half. Got to keep their shape now. Here comes James. Be over-aggressive. Good play there, right with Moore, and that's a good dispossession for the United States. But taken right away, and Moore, oh, and he just about put it in again. Kiefer Moore, he bent that thing. Look at this one, curving back towards it. Look at this view as it almost squeaks back in. What a shot there from Moore. And still 3-2 as Wales was about to potentially double up the United States there on a beautiful shot from Kiefer Moore. McKennie heads it on to Aronson, and he'll head it back to the Juventus midfielder. And he's dispossessed. Allen in the middle. He'll go to Kiefer Moore. And now watch out. Here's James again. All the momentum with Wales now. 2 unanswered goals for them. Serginho Dest, good defense there as he's a solid player on the right backside. Back in the middle, Kiefer Moore. He'll take a rip and a good touch by Turner. And Anthony Robinson able to pick it back up. And they will head down the left side of the play. Joe Allen, the Swansea City midfielder there, making some nice plays for his Welsh teammates. Now Kiefer Moore one more time. Here's Ramsey. Ramsey, Gareth Bale, and he's dispossessed by Robinson, and they've got a little bit of some juice if they want it. Pulisic with Ferreira, but Pulisic will hold on to it. He can go back to the middle, Kenny, to Aronson, and now Pulisic again with a little bit of speed for the midfielder. He'll go to Ferreira. Ferreira tries to step through and pull it back, can't do it, and is dispossessed. Serginho Dest plays for AC Milan in Italy, just 21 years of age, is this very, very young but very, very talented team. Will the moment be too big for them, or will they just figure out how to be talented soccer players here, and will the chemistry come together for Greg Berhalter? They've won pretty much at every level, U17, U18, U19. When these kids were all growing up, they played extremely well on the world stage. Now, McKennie. Oh, beautiful flick on to Ferreira, but to no one, essentially. So this very young team, again, as I scroll through the roster, you got 19-year-olds, 21. The goalkeepers are all mid-20s or higher. Now a touch in the middle, and a good defensive play again by the United States. So they've shored up a little bit of it, even though they're still allowing some of those penetrating runs. 23, 24, 19, Yunus Musa, who we will see almost assuredly in real life. I can't change the roster either when you sim like this. Luca Torre, or De La Torre is 24, 21, 19 for Giovanni Reina. We'll see him probably later in this game. Claudio Reina's son, 24 Wright, 24 Pulisic, Sargent and Weah both 22. So just young, very talented players all over the roster for the United States. Gareth Bale now, the captain. Beautiful pass to Kiefer Moore, but a good play by Long to dispossess. And here in the 40th minute, the United States launch a counter that's then taken away by Allen in the middle. Allen to Moore to Ramsey. The passing has been on point so far for them, especially in that spot. And Gareth Bale just maybe a little too casual as he tried to just kind of sneak that one inside the left post. But Turner was up to snuff. And honestly, I feel like Bale needs to just kick the ball a little harder, put a little bit more oomph on it. The corner coming in from the left side, and Dest will head it out of danger. But Davies to Mpadu back into the middle. Dispossessed now if they want numbers. Pulisic 1-on-3. He's got Weah on the far side if they see him. Weston McKennie will see him. Now here comes Timothy Weah, now right side, and he's going to be dispossessed. And that will go out of bounds and then picked up and thrown in immediately, but then quickly another throw in for Weah and the Americans, and he'll go long throw to Tyler Adams. Set this thing back up, switch the field. Ferreira but a 1v3. Able to get around 2, but not the third player. Kiefer Moore now outside to his left back, Williams. 43rd minute of play here in the first half. Phil Nagy on Sports joining you. Appreciate everybody being on. We do full length for the most part. This is a 15-minute quarter rather than a 45-minute quarter, but full length, full sims with live original commentary. And here comes Ferreira, rip it near. He tried to go with that right foot to the far post again. And Danny West was up to snuff this time. A great shot from Jesus Ferreira. So far, Berhalter's admission of Ferreira, not only to the roster, but to the starting 11, has proved to be a good one, as he has now created several chances and, of course, has capitalized on one, as he's got 3 shots on frame here. Aronson from the right side, and that one's going to be headed away needlessly and effortlessly for Ramsey. And now Aronson inside Ferreira. He'll go quickly, and then to one extra touch too many, and then Weston tries to head it from deep. And taken by Ward. And now Ward will just kind of sit on it until he's forced to get rid of it. Aronson, though, dispossesses on the header. McKenny with a little space. He needed one little touch of the ball. Now into stoppage time where we're expecting about 3 minutes. Anthony Robinson's got himself out of position. Long switches spots with him. Got to keep that shape, boys. Got to keep the shape. And a good defensive spot there by Robinson, who had come to the middle to take over. Hey, Mason, welcome in. Glad the audio is working, that you can hear me. McKenny. And he's going to be dispossessed by Allen, and they go to Moore. Moore with Walker Zimmerman. Nice play there. Good tackle for the center defenseman for the United States, Aronson. Drops it back to Adams. McKenny will flick back on for Aronson, but no dice. Probably just about 20 seconds left here in this half. Maybe one more opportunity for Allen and his Welsh teammates to try to put another one on the board. Looks like maybe they're just content to dribble this one out, and they will. And that will do it. The first 45 are in the books. It's been a real solid game, especially for the Welsh team. Daniel James shooting 1 for 1 right now. That's a pretty good percentage. Goals came early for the United States, and then very quickly that 20th and 25th minute goals for Wales has given them now a 3-2 lead as we head into halftime. Good look there at Pulisic. There's Gareth Bale, again the captain. And we don't need to see the highlights, so there you go. Right now the stats favoring, well, they're pretty even, but favoring a little bit, specifically with the passing, favoring the Welsh team. So, let's get this one popping here. Second half of action. Group B, game number 1 here, United States versus Wales. Again, you'll see the real thing at 2 p.m. Eastern here today, and we'll bring you the England and USA, which is game 2 for them. We'll bring you that sim much, much earlier than the game actually will happen so that we can have some time to get excited about it. Timothy Weah now inside Aronson. Beautiful little touch to Ferreira again. He tries to step back over. Just too many moves in the box once again for Team USA. Williams on the left back side. Again, a very young and talented, but will that experience gap come back to get them? We will see. Pulisic with lots of space on the left side. He's into the box now pretty effortlessly. Ferreira, one more pass, and a goal! A beautiful left-footed shot. It's Aronson, his second of the game. That time the extra pass worked, and a beautiful shot off the left foot for Brenden Aronson. You can see him, he's got his hand up all the way back there. The pass to Ferreira freezes the goalkeeper long enough, and then Aronson takes a look at that space, and he is not going to miss that one. Look at that thing ripped, absolutely beautiful, unstoppable goal there. Brenden Aronson, what a game so far for him. The 21-year-old already has 21 caps. And Brenden Aronson, the Leeds United midfielder, absolutely scorches the back of the net. We've got a 3-3 game as they score very quickly into the half, much like they scored very quickly into the first half. Pulisic tries to get a hard challenge there from Roberts. And Padu is there as well. Padu, one of the young players, 22 years old, plays for Spezia in Italy, but one of the youngest players on the roster. They also have a 21-year-old and a 20-year-old on the bench as well. Passing around in the midfield now, Weston McKennie. Back to Adams. Adams aggressively to Aronson. Ferreira. Pulisic now with some space. Tries to go back to McKennie, and it's dispossessed. Allen now quickly, and McKennie's got to hustle back. Adams does a nice job of slowing down the pace of the counterattack. And the United States are able to set back up the line. That back six, so important when they do that. Again, playing their 4-3-3. Adams has got to be that fifth guy to get back and wait for Aronson or McKennie to help. This one's going to go out of the pitch, and it'll be thrown in, but then a nice header on. Beautiful header to Ferreira. Ferreira will drop this one back while they wait for some more of those white jerseys to catch up. Now Ferreira. Weston McKennie, the Juventus midfielder, one of the leaders of this team, even at a young age. Now Ferreira, beautiful touch in the middle. Aronson, he's got the hat trick! Another left-footed goal for Brenden Aaronson. And it's a World Cup of dreams for Brenden Aaronson, and the United States take a lead. Holy smokes. What a goal there for Aaronson and the United States. And a ripper to the far post with that left foot, just this little touch, puts it right on it. No chance for Ward. And the United States with another beautiful goal, 2 unanswered. They take the lead, and that is a hat trick for Brenden Aaronson. Holy smokes. Mason, I think there's a lot to unpack there. I think Paul DePodesta is there to craft vision and create structure, but I don't think he's ever drafted a player, and he certainly hasn't coached or developed a player. So, and honestly, when he didn't get Stefanski the first time, and they took Freddie Kitchens or Hugh Jackson or whoever, he probably deserves a pass because he's only had his guys in the building since he's gotten Barry and Stefanski there. So it's really just year 3 of what DePodesta really wanted to do. But yeah, I mean, the numbers are not those are not incorrect numbers. So, but we'll talk more Browns on the Browns Sims. Right now, our American team is up 4-3 on Wales. And yes, Mason is chatting with me here because we do sim mostly Browns games on Madden, but we do also do some other sporting events as well, including these World Cup sims. And I think we're going to get an offsides call. They are on Kiefer Moore. Just offsides, by like a foot. Literally, his foot is offside. That's a very close call by the official on the sideline. Serginho Dest. Aaronson, already 3 goals this game. He has been absolutely special. The 21-year-old Leeds United midfielder, attacker. And he's still dipsy-do right through the box, dribbling through about 3 different guys. Eventually dispossessed, and now a quick counter for Wales if they want it. And a nice takeaway there in the middle. Aaronson again, he's got no numbers. He passes off to Ferreira, who leaves it for him. Now McKennie. McKennie with his back to the goal. Is somebody going to come help him out? He will go Tyler Adams, and then Aaronson can't quite connect on the other side of it. Oh, he wanted Robert Saleh from the beginning? I thought he wanted Stefanski when we interviewed him a year prior. I guess it was the Freddie Kitchens year. You're right, Cavs and Guardians too, Mason. Appreciate the heads up. Mostly Cleveland-related sporting events, as well as big things like Team USA. We also did a hockey. We did the NHL playoffs last year as well. We with a lot of space on the right side, but there's only 5 red jerseys in front of him. Probably could have just taken that one back down. James now and Kiefer Moore. Bale has a lot of space on that right side. Anthony Robinson cannot forget about him. Good dispossession from the United States. And now we with Weston McKennie. McKennie has absolutely worked his tail off today. He will have run miles and miles out there by the time that this one is over. Aaronson again, another little through ball to Ferreira, but the red foot was waiting from the defenseman there in the middle, Rodon. Taken away there nicely by Aaron Long. Now McKennie to Ferreira. Looks like the United States still excited to push a little bit when the opportunities are there. McKennie, or Aaronson, beautiful pass. Pulisic, he goes! And Christian Pulisic gets his first! Absolutely beautiful goal from the United States. And right now the young kids don't know any better. They don't know that they're supposed to be down here. They are playing beautiful soccer right now. Look at this touch. Absolutely beautiful free ball. He rips that thing from 16.3 feet. Or 16.3 yards, rather, and a gorgeous shot there from Christian Pulisic. And many pundits thinking that if Pulisic can get hot, and then obviously in this game Aaronson's been hot, but if Pulisic can be strong and provide offense, that they're strong enough through the midfield that they might be able to make a little noise even into the round of 16. Oh, beautiful pass here, watch out! And a great save by Turner! Yeah, I'm not sure. I did see some ads, though, Mason, that Ted Lasso sent messages to all the U.S. World Cup players. Like, they were like billboards bought out in their hometowns, which I thought was pretty cool. Like messages of encouragement from Ted Lasso. All right, corner kick coming from the far corner. Right-footed attempt here. Maybe we're getting a substitution. Not sure what happened there, but we will advance all along. Short kick, though, and headed away, but it will be picked back up by Allen, who's the one who delivered the ball. Now Gareth Bale. He'll go quickly inside to Ramsey. Ramsey's got a little bit of space, so just keep for more, but they can't put one on frame. And how about Matt Turner sliding in there and absolutely taking out Moore's legs in the process? But that is the goalie's prerogative. It is his ball to go and get. Yeah, you should look them up. They're pretty funny. They're like classic Ted Lasso sayings, too. It's like, you know, Christian Pulisic sometimes like, hey, Christian, good luck. You know, it's like, it's pretty funny. It's like, they're called chips, not fries, you know, stuff like that. But pretty funny. Another shot on, and we're going to get our first substitution of the game, and it is going to be Anthony Robinson leaving for Carter's Vickers into the game. So Anthony Robinson's had the Gareth Bale duty most of the day on that left back side, and so Cameron Carter Vickers, 24-year-old, plays in Scotland for Celtic, and he is going to come in on the defense and try to shore up this back line with about 20 minutes of football left. Timothy Weah on the quick counter off of that. Oh, beautiful pass, Pulisic. He'll rip it from here if he wants it, and he just goes high, and I don't think Ward even touched it. Pulisic just airmailed it, and now we'll have our first substitution for Wales as Williams will check out, and his teammate will check into the game. That's Harry Wilson, the Fulham midfielder, will check into the game for Nico Williams, who is a defenseman, so obviously going with more offense here. Now Ferreira in the box, but it's dispossessed there by Davies. And Davies will eventually lead it out. The Tottenham Hotspur defenseman. Actually, not Hotspur. I think it's just Tottenham. And now here's a shot and a beautiful block by Aaron Long. That one you could tell hurt like a hockey defenseman blocking the puck. Now an outlet if they want it. McKennie has the running Aronson. Aronson, now he'll go casually for Weah, his teammate, Timothy Weah, and he won't fire. Can't pull the trigger. He'll go back to Ferreira, to Aronson. Aronson with three different Welsh defenders around him, and they're able to dispossess. And then a nice play on the sideline to keep that one in, and now they'll have a counterattack choice of their own. Good tackle in the middle. That's Carter Vickers again, right off the bench. And he is usually a central defenseman. I wonder if they moved somebody else to the outside. We'll have to see when they get their line lined up. It's such a great, it really is a great show, Mason. I was late to the party on it. My wife and I just started watching it maybe a couple months ago, and we blew through it so fast. It's just so, so good. And so many other people's inside jokes now make sense because I know what they're referring to. Oh, beautiful little touch, Aronson. He's got some space. There's going to be opportunities for this. Weah, can he give a little bit? Oh, he couldn't turn and give it back to Aronson, who might have had a wide open opportunity for goal number 4 in the game for him. In the game for him here in the 74th minute rather. Now in the middle, Kiefer Moore, beautiful play there to clear it away. Weston McKennie did another nice job. Pulisic, now Aronson, flick on to Ferreira. They've got some speed again. Ferreira, can he impact the gap? He's going to slow down a little bit, wait for Timothy Weah. Weah will go back to the middle to Tyler Adams. And Adams, now Jesus Ferreira, now Weah again. And taken off by Wilson, who just subbed into the game. Quickly got 2-on-3 now, so the game getting a little bit sloppier in terms of the formation on both ends, as Wales starting to get a little bit more desperate. That's creating some interesting separation. Is here now the United States has a 4-on-3. Ferreira, can he get some speed? And he cannot. Rodon meets him back to the ball, and he'll take it back to his goalkeeper, Ward. And then Ward gives it right back as that one's headed by McKennie, but errantly so. And out of the pitch. Another sub coming here. Giovanni Reyna, there he is, the 19-year-old son of Claudia Reyna. Plays for Dortmund. Borussia Dortmund in Germany. And in the Bundesliga. And he is a special talent. Again, just 19 years of age. We'll see if he can provide some sizzle off of the bench. Watch out. Oh, he didn't shoot it. He opted to try to cross it. And then he absolutely got decked by Turner because Turner was coming in. Now Pulisic with speed. He's past 2. He'll give a quick touch to Ferreira, who gives it back to Pulisic. He's still past the defender. Spin move, Christian Pulisic into the box, and he tried to go quickly back door. And that would have been Reina with a beautiful attempt at a goal. He should have put just a little bit of air on that chip. Instead, he tried to keep that pass on the ground, and it's taken away. But that was an incredible run by Pulisic. It was just like he's found himself behind the defenders. Crazy, crazy. Pulisic over there defending Roberts. Roberts tries to go in the inside. Pressure coming. Gareth Bale now. Bale quickly to... And a goal in the middle. Watch out. It's now 5-4. As he snuck in from the backside, and that's Wilson, the substitute. Comes in right off of the bench and makes an impact for Wales. Again, Harry Wilson, the 25-year-old Fulham, already with 39 caps for his team, even at the age of 35, and he makes a beautiful play there. Just caught it in space. You can see there Tyler Adams and Zimmerman had gotten split, and that left footer, and it looked like Matt Turner had no chance. He didn't even see that one, and it's ripped right by him. And so now here we go, folks. 5-4. The goals coming in flurries. Now, 5-4. Does the U.S. try to park the bus here with just 10 minutes to go, or do you got to keep pushing? Again, they've had some unique counter opportunities because of the way that Wales has been pressing. Now Pulisic, he'll rip it, and he'll score! Elite play from America's elitist player. Most elite player, rather. He's not an elitist. Well, he might be. I don't know. I don't know him personally. But Christian Pulisic with a special, special goal to give the 2-goal advantage right back. 6-4. And the United States are in business as this run from him is just so good. Just a little bit of a flick from 14.3 meters, and he rips that thing with some authority to the far post. Christian Pulisic, the Chelsea striker, with his second of the game. Gorgeous goal and a quick response to the Wales goal. Oh my, Christian Pulisic. Not too many goals, Mason. I think it's exciting. England scored 6 earlier today. It can happen. I don't know. I turned it up to like legendary level, so maybe like the players are like too good. I don't know. We're going to get a substitution here. Allen will check out. Meffam will come in. Try to get a little bit more juice here in the 83rd minute for the Welsh side. Well, I've enjoyed the lots of goals. I think it's exciting, but I think there might be a way we can turn that down. We'll see if that continues. Yeah, like the first goal was the first game was 2-0, and then I think England won this morning 6-1. Absolutely pulverizing Iran. A little bit of an attack brewing here for Wales inside. I think he was offside. They're not going to call it because it was quickly dispossessed by the white jerseys. Now Dest, who's sort of moved up into the midfield. Serginho Dest has sort of moved off the back line and kind of moved into the midfield. Beautiful header into space. Ferreira, he's got Pulisic. Pulisic back to Ferreira. Pulisic could look for the hat trick if he wanted. Aronson over to Giovanni Reina. Reina loses it off of his foot and now taken the other way. Whoop, taken away though again by Ferreira. Can he spin and score? He shoots and he scores! Jesus Ferreira! Oh, Jesus Ferreira with his second of the game. And the Americans are in business now as they will win here in the first game of the Group B stage. What a game for the American offense as he spins and then he just rips it. I thought he was in the process of getting tackled. Look at him falling down, and he's able to fire that right foot at an odd angle. High far post, and an absolutely beautiful goal for Jesus Ferreira, his second in the contest. And now we're going to get his substitution here as Christian Roldan will check in for Christian Pulisic. A little bit more of a defensive-minded midfielder here to try to help milk the last few minutes of this one. But the United States with all kinds of scoring in this one. And yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Traditionally speaking, they would be lucky to score 7 goals in the entire group stage. So 7 in one game is very fun. And back post, and he'll flick it in, and it's not over yet. So many scoring opportunities as the United States were all out of sorts. And Gareth Bale, right up in your grill here on their Nagy on Sports cameraman, But what a Scott! Look at this ball. Look at Bale. What is the defenseman doing? Carter Vickers. I think he was maybe hoping for an offsides call. But you cannot give Gareth Bale that kind of space. That's an easy goal for an elite world-class player. And Carter Vickers left looking silly as Bale puts it in, and you do not want to see him get hot, much like a Steph Curry shooter. You don't want to see him see one go through the hoop, because then they can get hot and finish it off. But again, I think it might be a little bit too little and a little bit too late here for Gareth Bale and his Welsh teammates, but some good momentum leading into game 2 for them with Iran. Ferreira again. In the 89th minute, he's just going to take some time as he dribbles up the left side. Jesus Ferreira. And now back to the keeper. And then Davies, 89th minute here. If they're going to try to get it to 1, they're going to have to score very quickly, and then maybe stoppage time allows them an opportunity for an equalizer. Here comes Ramsey. Ramsey really running out of juice, but he's got a free run, and he rips it, and Turner saves a goal. Wow, the United States. Oh, what a beautiful shot and a beautiful save. And everybody dropping back. You can see there's the goalkeeper right in the middle. So Danny Ward, the goalkeeper for Wales, up there trying to be an offensive option on this penalty kick, and he'll go for the header, and now the United States can hurry if they want, because the goalie's right in the middle. Look at him running back in his black jersey. They'll go over the head. I would have liked to see Matt Turner try to rip it from there. We saw Zach Steffen do that a couple times. And it's another goal for Wales in the stoppage time, and now everybody gets dicey. 7-6. And I told you, Gareth Bale, you cannot let him get hot. He is world class, and he rips one near post. This game has been crazy with 13 goals scored as he goes again near post, and Turner left looking silly. What are the United States doing? 7-6 now in stoppage time, and it's not over yet. Sheesh. Oh my goodness, what a goal. Dest rolled on the side, just checked into the game. Serginho Dest, what is he doing? He's probing an open space. Ferreira for a hat trick. He won't shoot. Now you got to get back. Carter Vickers now trying to check. Gareth Bale looking for a quick second half hat trick. We're in the 3rd minute of what's perceived to be 5 minutes of stoppage time. Carter Vickers dispossesses, and then Zimmerman's able to get it and push it to the sideline. I would take the under on that one today, Mason. They flick on to Roldan. Instead, it's Ampadu who's able to head it back to his goalkeeper. I would say you could probably get a pretty good number if you played like a 13-goal parlay. Adams in the middle. There's no need to press anymore. Just hold on to the ball. Tyler Adams, or rip it. And beautiful pass to Reina. One more to Ferreira, who tried to slide in his 3rd. But instead, we've got maybe one more push here for the Welsh team. A tie here would be an absolute disaster for Berhalter and his crew. Take it away. Gareth Bale. They've got essentially a 3-on-3. United States sucking wind on the way back. Bale in the middle, and he whiffed on it. Oh my, he whiffed on it. He passed it to him, and that might do it, and it does. They had the opportunity, and you can look and see it. The offensive player falling on the ground in disbelief as the United States will survive this one. 7-6. What a game here on Naggy Sports. Holy smokes. Brendan Aronson, obviously the man of the match. He had 3 in this one. 2 for Pulisic and 2 for Jesus Ferreira. 7-6. What a game here today with the United States as the winner. So appreciate everybody being on. This is how we will leave it, ending the match. But how about this one? What a great, great day here. Enjoy the game in real life. We'll be back to do England and the United States here in the couple of coming days as well. There's maybe some Cavs sims as well. So appreciate everybody. Thank you so much to my subscribers as well. You guys are the best. If you hadn't had a chance to sub the channel, we would very much appreciate it as we work our way towards 1,000 and put us on YouTube's payroll, which would be very nice. So guys, have a great day and take care of yourselves. Today we will say go USA, and as always, go Browns.